What's up? What's happening? Welcome to another edition of the Short Porch, presented by Barstool Sports. I'm your host, Hubs. Joining me, the whole squad: Marty Mush, Tommy Smokes, TJ, and the ones and twos.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Can we just call it a show?
Bro, what do we do? Our shows are so short now because it's just all negatives. We don't get to talk about both.
Well, it's just I feel like we've done this same show like 5 times.
Oh yeah. I legit there's just only so much you can say.
A weekend sweep. The Yankees suck. They look pathetic. They look lifeless. Boone needs to be fired. Cashman in the front office needs to be fired. I mean, this weekend was worse because the Red Sox getting shoved by former Yankees in the bullpen. Garrett Cole, Aaron Judge. I don't like anybody on this single team. There's not a single player on this team that I like right now. Nobody is exempt from my wrath.
This team just has no fight. And it's kind of what David Cohen was ranting on today during the broadcast. They just have no fight. They go down early. They never, ever, ever score early. Whenever they're faced with a little bit of adversity against a big series like this, like put up or shut up, they just don't put up ever. They just don't.
No.
They don't do
and that starts with Aaron Boone. I'm sorry. Like, I know that's the players, they have to perform and they should be better, but I feel like that mood gets set by the leader in the clubhouse, who's supposed to be Aaron Boone. And it's like there's no need for insurance runs against the Yankees. The Red Sox scoring 3 extra runs in like the 7th, 8th, 9th inning today. That was just me. The Yankees weren't going to come back. They had no bases loaded, 1 out. DJ LeMahieu strikes out. Aaron Judge pops. I know Aaron Judge hits a home run earlier in the game. Everybody's going to cream their pants. 17 home runs. He's been so good this year. Strikes out when it matters in the 9th inning last year. I know he's been good this year, but fucking one time, like, you're the best player on the team. One time, come up with a big hit in a spot like that.
It just doesn't come up in the big spot. Complete failure of a series. Like, we talked about this. You had to win 2 of 3. You could not, definitely got swept, and even taking 1 does like nothing.
Winning today, obviously, it would have been a failure of a series, but losing today really makes it worse.
I almost think winning today puts like a little bit of a false hope moving forward, whereas you're like, hey, at least we won the call. Like, this team just sucks.
Yo, even like right now, you know how we're always like, we're a pitcher away. No, I don't think one person could help us.
They need to. I'm not kidding. They need to rebuild. Like,
we need everything
that we're saying this. I genuinely think the Yankees have to overhaul their entire roster
with a new GM.
Yeah, right. Fire Boone tomorrow. I mean, Aaron Boone's still having a job as they come home for this Angels series.
It's great. Just do it, dude. Like,
there's no fight.
Because, like, I'm past the point of turning it around. Like, it's just the fact that they were Yankee fans after they won 7. But that's my other rant. Some Yankee fans on Twitter are just the absolute scum of the earth, worst people, pathetic pussy losers out there. And I don't know who they are. They all have like the same hoodie Severino, like just hoodie people accounts. You are the most pathetic losers, still trying to defend this team day after day, game after. Like, stop defending this team. You're allowed to get mad at them. They fucking suck. Stop saying that the Yankees are going to turn it around. Have a backbone. Be a true fan. Like, stop. I don't know who these people are, because every time I see a Yankee fan in public, they're always on our side. Like, I saw a Yankee fan at shout out if you're listening, Brass Monkey on Friday. He was like, "Oh, I love the podcast," and he goes, "Just so you know, this team still fucking sucks." And this is before that, or might have been as they were losing Friday. He goes, "Gary Sanchez, he still fucking sucks." He goes, "Everyone still fucking sucks. I don't want to hear that they're turning it around right now." I was like, "Hell yeah, you're the person I want listening to the Short Porch."
The Yankees are doing though is mean to like us.
Oh yeah.
Like 4 hours of my day. Yeah. Like, I was sitting there and saying, like, what am I doing? Like, I should go lay down. Like, why?
They're going to win 3 out of 4 against the Angels this week, and they're going to tickle our balls a little bit more.
Saturday was especially mean because the 8th and 9th inning, they built rallies, and then only to reel me in a little bit here, and just nope.
Everyone's been bad. Nobody is exempt right now.
I will say the only guy, now he didn't come through with the bases loaded. DJ had a great weekend. It was actually nice to see him. He had 4 hits on Saturday. He have another 2 today.
I was very close to like being like, DJ's so back, and then that strikeout. I can't defend him. He lost my ability to defend him.
274 at least. We're out of the 260s, which is nice.
Gio Rochelle is the only guy, and he didn't even have a great weekend, but there's something about him. He's the only one that I don't completely hate.
I'm kind of surprised how things have gone this year, and how the weekend was going. I'm shocked he didn't die when he went over the railing and collapsed and landed like almost on his head. Like I feel, or like a bad, and he just popped back up and was at third base again. I fully expect that. I mean, that was a very scary fall. Like the railing just like kind of broke or whatever the gate was, and he just tumbled over. That felt like that would have been the cherry on top of a fucking just disaster.
Feel like fella dying.
Yeah, I expect, like I didn't expect him to get up for how things were going. Thank God he did. I love Gio. Yeah, Glaber's completely lost. Yeah. Oh, one thing I will say here, Cole not pitching well today, for whatever reason it was. The Higgy being his personal catcher thing has to be over. Like Gary Sanchez, he came in today. His pinch hit. It's a fucking great at bat Sunday. He didn't have no one had a good weekend really for the Yankees, besides like maybe DJ. But the Gary Sanchez at bats are still good. That guy needs to play when Garrett Cole's pitching. Like I love Kaga.
$24 million. You have whoever we tell you to catch you. You're out of personal. You don't get a personal catch with Garrett Cole.
What else can we be mad? Oh, Zach Britton. His hamstring's fucked. But now he says that he thinks he doesn't need an MRI. So he's not taking an MRI, but he's just going to go on the IL and come back in 10 days. What?
What? MRI, you idiot. I mean, what? And we want to be out for 6 months?
How do you have any idea how bad your hamstring actually is? Like,
you don't get checked out, nothing's wrong.
That's
you can't walk.
Philosophy, and then they come back, and it turns out something's very wrong, and he's out for like a year.
That's so true.
What
a wild thing to say, bro.
Who makes decisions for this fucking team? Remember last episode?
This is complete. Sorry, go.
There was an episode or two ago when we were talking about how will the Yankees find room for like Justin Wilson and Darren O'Day, solved. Britton and what's his name? Wandy Peralta.
It took us 3 days. 3 days. That whole stuff we spent 5 minutes thinking about who would go down. Nestor, all that. 3 days solved. No problem. Fucking team. Just pure sadness, man. Did Boone say anything embarrassing? He said like inconsistency is defined as. I feel like that's incorrect. It's just pure mediocrity.
Your consistently mediocreness has defined you.
They've had like 2 spurts of being good and everything else is bad. And even when they're good, they're still not very good. So we're really, really sad, as you should probably be too, but don't get too sad. Try not to make the Yankees your entire life like I have, because it was a horrible decision. So just enjoy the next few days. The Angels are coming to town. Shohei is going to hit 7, 8 home runs in these 4 games. He's going to pitch up 7 shutout innings, 13 strikeouts on Wednesday.
No, pathetic Yankees are is that the only reason I'm like looking forward to the series is so I could watch Shohei Ohtani. A player on another team is what makes this series exciting.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. All right. That's the show. We'll see you back here Thursday. Later.